friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen. This is Intentional Living, and today we are doing my third side hustle, cash stuffing, for the month of January. And this week it is just Etsy income, and we made $1,383 on Etsy this week. So thank you so much if you've purchased anything off my shop. The other half of this is for my full-time cash stuffing, which I will be filming tomorrow. So let's count this up and make sure we have the full amount. So we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700, 750, 850, 900, 950, 970, 990, 1010, 30, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 50, 70, 190, yes, 1,190, 200, so 1,210, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 300, 305, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80, 81, 82, and 83. So 1,383 is what we have, which is great news because that means I did my denominations correctly. So, hope y'all are having a good week. When you see this, I'm sure this will be posted late because I'm pretty delayed on videos, but what else is new, honestly? At least I film them in real time, so, but I'm gonna try and get better. But for my side hustle cash stuffings, I always put money into taxes. And I went to pay my Q4 taxes for 2022, and I didn't owe anything because I overpaid earlier in the year, but I probably will owe on my personal tax return, so we're just gonna save this money in 2022. Let's count it real quick. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 10,000, and 152, 220, 240, 250, 253. So 10,253 for 2022. And for 2023, we are adding $345. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 45. So let's see what we have now for 2023. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, 500, 505, 510, 11, 12, 13, 14. So $514 in 2023. Oh no. Okay, so we have 10,767 in taxes. Anything that I don't pay in April or by the time I do my taxes, I will cash stuff. So that'll be my tax return. But I need to comb over my taxes again and just make sure I'm doing everything correctly before we do that, and pay my taxes, obviously. So there is that, but I do pay quarterly, so I have paid, I think, almost $7,000 already in taxes this year. So yeah. Products is getting $300 today, and you'll see it is empty, and that is because I am, so 1, 2, 300. I am restocking my savings challenge binders, which is what this money will also go towards. My goal is to restock them this upcoming Saturday, but they'll have already gone live probably by the time you see this. So they might be sold out already because that's how behind I am. But yeah, that's why these will be empty for a while. Equipment is empty because I wanted to get a Bluetooth thermal label printer because my current label printer is not Bluetooth and it's driving me up a wall. So if you are a small business owner and could use a thermal label printer that is USB driven, let me know because I would be happy to just send it to you because I bought a new one and mine is perfectly good. The one that I have now, it's just not Bluetooth and it's just too inefficient for me. So I'm happy to just give it away. So I got that, and then I got a package tape dispenser for water activated tape because I'm wanting to move away from plastic in my shop as much as possible. So I'll be using craft tape that's water activated rather than plastic tape. So that's why this is empty. Shipping is getting $10 today, and we are rebuilding shipping after making some purchases. So now it has 20. Office is getting 10. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 111, 12, 13, and 114 in office. Marketing is getting $35, so I will be putting $10 in $2 bills, or in giveaways, sorry. So this 500 is pretty much spoken for because I'm going to be selecting my 10,000 subscriber giveaway winners this weekend. So this is, I'm going to be paying this out for those winners. But this $10 is going in for the next giveaway. So that is 510. And then in $2 bills, we're adding 25. So we now have, in $2 bills, 100, 50, 70, 80, 95, 96, 97, and 98, which is strange. Why do I have 3 ones here? I'm going to take those out. So I have 1, 50, 70, 80, 95, 195. Just so weird that I have those 3 ones in marketing. So 705 in here, and then I'll move these 3 ones somewhere in this binder. Bills, all of these are getting $5. So Instant Ink has 20, 35, 45. QuickBooks has 10. My 1 year trial price is gone now, which is sad. So it went up, and it's a little bit more expensive now, but oh well. YouTube Premium is getting 5. Oh, look at this 5. It is so cute. It's so old. It is $19.95. Very cool. Okay. I'm going to take these 2 ones out. So now I have 10, 15, 25, and 30. Amazon is getting 5. So we have 25, 35. Canva has 20, 45, 55, and 60. Cricut, 50, 75, 85, 90. And then P.O. Box has 20, 45, 55, 60. So we have $330 in bills. Cannot wait to condense that. So $330. And then my emergency fund is getting 5% of whatever I make, which today is $70. So 50 and a 20. And now in my business emergency fund, I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 70, 90, 610, 620, 630, 635, 640, 645, and 646. But let's add in 4 of these ones to make it 650. How about that? There we go. And then let's go back and put this last one in office because that had some ones in it as well. So that will be at 115. Nice. Okay. And then professional development is getting $5. So now we have 100, 200, 300, 310, 15, 25, and 330. And that will do it for my business binder. Before we move on with our video, I do want to take some time to thank our sponsor for today's video, which is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online platform and membership where you can learn about all different types of things. And I have been on Skillshare for several months now and have learned so much from either, how to take better pictures for my Etsy shop to how to vlog better. And so I have learned lots and lots of skills on Skillshare, and I am just someone that generally likes to always be learning new things.
So if that's you, consider joining Skillshare. I will have a link in my description down below, and the first 1,000 people to use that link get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. And so check that out down below if you're interested. I want to share with y'all what I'm currently doing in Skillshare. So y'all know that I run a small business and I have tax season coming up. And so I have my taxes envelope here, and I more than ever want to make sure I get my taxes done right this year because I have made a lot more this year than I did last year. So I have been taking the class called Do You Need an Accountant? Organizing Your Creative Business for Tax Season by Michelle Cornish. And Michelle is a current creative entrepreneur that was formerly a CPA. And so she is talking through lots of different lessons, like what types of documents you need for tax season, how to organize them, and if you need an accountant and if you want one, how to find one, which is great because I do think next year I would like to get an accountant, but I really don't know where to start. So I am going through this class and this course to really learn more about taxes and how I might want to navigate them differently next year. And what's great about Skillshare is you can actually download the courses, and so I don't have to use my data when I'm listening to them. I like to listen to mine in the car, on my way to work, or while I'm doing things around the house. So that is a really great feature as well. So now is the perfect time to check out your free 1-month trial of Skillshare using my link down below because it's the new year. We are all trying to, do things differently than we did in 2022 or learn something new. So if that's you, take advantage of that offer down below and I will send you back to your regularly scheduled video. So thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring today's video.
Going to my bills binder, we're going to put some money away for retirement. For whatever my take-home pay is, I like to put 15% into my Roth IRA, which is a retirement savings account or investment account. So we're going to do 50, 70, 80, 81, 82, and 83 for today. So now this month, going towards my Roth IRA so far, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 600, 650, 700, 720, 40, 60, 80, 800, 810, 20, 30, 840, 845, 846, 47, 48, 49, 850, and 851. That is huge. So $851 just so far for the month of January that we will be contributing to our Roth IRA, and we're not even done yet. So that is it for this bills binder. So all of that was $913, and now we are going to move on to my wallet. We typically don't stuff my wallet, or we won't for side hustle cash stuffings, but my boyfriend and I use the app called Splitwise, and so like if he pays for something, we add it, and I owe him money, and if I pay for something, I put it in there, and then he owes me his half. And so he loaded in a bunch of stuff from the end of 2022 into 2023, and I didn't have enough in here to cover it, so I had to pull from lots of categories. So I'm just going to be replenishing some of those. So I'm putting $10 in bagels and coffee because that one got drained. And dining out, I owe myself money because I paid him back. So I'm giving myself a 50, but there's probably 10 of that left, if that makes sense. So this will go down by the next stuffing. And then we'll skip back to order out, which is the same deal. I owed him money for that. So this is me kind of paying that off. So some of that is already gone. So that was just $110 that we put in here for my wallet for today. And then we'll move on to my long-term spending, which is this black binder. And we start with clothes, and I'm adding $10 in here today. So I have 100, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65. So 165 in clothes. And I did find a jacket that I really want at Target, so I might be buying that this week. And if I do, it'll come out of that envelope. Fitness and wellness is getting 5. So I have 100, 20, 45, and 150. This one will go into our $1 challenge. I think I bought some pre-workout maybe. I forget what I bought. But 150. Oh, I paid for my Noom subscription, which I'm gonna cancel because I'm not using it. But 150 in there. Gifts is getting $10. So I have 10, 25, 35. 35 in gifts. And then giving is getting a $5 bill, but look what's up here. So I had someone order from my Etsy shop that said, keep the $2 bill that you would send me and put it in your giving envelope. And so that's what I did. So thank you so much. I think her name is Joanne. If you're watching this, this was the $2 bill that you told me to put in here. So I'm just going to leave it in the front for good luck and give it to someone at some point. But now in giving, I have 10, 15, 25, and 30, and technically 32. Should I count this? I think I will. So 32 in giving. And that's a crisp, uncirculated 2, which is exciting. So thank you for that. Planners is going to get a $5 bill today. So now we have 20, 40, 55 in planners. My dog Rosie is getting $5. I got her a DNA test for Christmas, and the results finally came in, and we just looked at them tonight, and she, in my mind, looks like a Basset Hound Border Collie mix, and when you Google that mix, you will find a dog that looks just like my dog. But the DNA test said it was a American Pit Bull Terrier, that she was 54% that, and then 10% of a super mutt, a mix between a lab and something else. And then she was a husky and beagle. Beagle makes sense to me, but just things that didn't fully make sense. So someone told me they weren't super accurate, and I think I am with you on that. So that stray $1 bill will go in my $1 challenge, and now Rosie has 55. But it's still interesting, and was worth doing. It was a kind of a fun thing to do. So no regrets, just is funny. We're going to talk to the vet and see what the vet thinks, but I don't know. It don't matter. Self-care got $10. So we have 100, 50, 70, 90, 200, 210, and 215 in self-care. And then our buffer is going to get $5. So I have 25, 35. Do y'all miss when I would count all of the envelopes, or do you like that I only count the ones that I'm stuffing? Let me know down below. That's it for this binder. And based on your comments from my first video, I think the name Baby Blue won. So we'll call this binder Baby Blue. And she is starting with birthdays, and we are putting in $5 today into my sister-in-law's birthday. So I have 10, 15, 25, and 30 in there. So 30 for her birthday and 50 for my friend Kelsey. So that is 80. And I keep forgetting that my sister-in-law and I determined we would not do birthday gifts. So I will probably take that money and put it somewhere else. So there's that. Electronics is getting $5. So I have 1,000, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 1,125. First house, so saving for a down payment on a house, is getting $20. So 20, 40, 55, and 60 in first house. Getting close to our first 100 in there. That will be very exciting. Furniture is getting skipped, but holidays is getting $5. We're saving for my family beach trip in May. So I have 5, 10, 15, and 20 in the beach trip so far. And then I have 50, I think, in Mother's Day and 50 in Valentine's Day. Maybe I'll take my sister-in-law's birthday money and put it towards Mother's Day, because I want to get her a Mother's Day gift. So 120 in holidays. Home maintenance only gets paid for out of my full-time paycheck. And then medical is getting $10. So I have 1, 2, 3, 400, 450, 460, 475, 85. So 485 in medical. I'm definitely going to reach 500 this month, which is awesome. My pet emergency fund is going to get 10. So I have 20, 35, 45. 45 in my pet emergency fund, which is for a future pet because Rosie is technically my boyfriend's dog. And then my emergency fund is getting $20 today. So I have 5,000, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 5,070 in my emergency fund. Plus in my joint savings with my boyfriend, I have 500, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 580. And then I have 10,000 in other savings. So I have 15,650 in total in savings. And then a future wedding is getting $20, 20, 40, 55. Again, not engaged, not close to having a wedding, but one day I will, and they are expensive, so I'm gonna start saving early. And then last but not least, we have our big blue binder, and we are starting off today with car, and we are adding $20, and I think we are working on repairs. Yes, so we'll add in a 20. So now in repairs we have 500, 600, 700, 800, 820, 40, 60, 80, 900, and 905 in repairs. The goal is to get that back up to 1,000. Nothing in new car, nothing in registration, 1,000 in emergency, nothing in oil changes, and 250 in my deductible. So I have 2,155 in my car envelope. And then in Christmas, we are also adding $20, and we are working on my Colin category, which is my boyfriend. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, and 125 in Colin, but also in Christmas as a whole. So 125. And then my Europe trip is getting a whopping $100 today. And we are working on food and drinks. We're gonna give it this last 100. So in food and drinks for Europe, we have 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So 1,500, 1,600, 1,650, 1,700, 1,755, and 1,760. So 1,760 in food and drink. And then we have 1,000 in lodging. And then flights. We booked their flight, like to get to Europe, to fly to Croatia, but we have not booked our return flight. So now in flights, we have 500, 600, 700, 755, and I'll take that out. So 755 for our return flight, which I think should be plenty because return flights are cheaper. But if I need to put more money in there, I'll move stuff around. No big deal. And then in pre-trip expenses, I have $200. And so in total right now for Europe, we have $3,715 saved, and that's after paying for one flight. So that is great. So that's going to throw off my goal for the year because I said I wanted to save $7,000 before the trip, but I have spent over $1,000 already. So we will do a budget for this and have a new goal soon. I'll try to do that this month. My best friend's wedding is getting $20. And in bachelorette party travel, we have 100. In bachelorette party spending, we have 1, 2, 300, 320, 340, and 360. We'll add that to this. So 360. We did pay for the Airbnb, which is why there is cash here. So I'm just going to get this up to 400 or 500 and call it a day. So we have 100 plus 360, so we have 460 for bachelorette party. Bridesmaid's dress, I saved $300 for that. And then Wedding gift, I saved $100. Accessories, I saved $100. Wedding travel, I saved $100. And then wedding spending has 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 290. So we'll work on that one as well. So now we have 1,350 saved up for her wedding and bachelorette party. So 1,350. And then travel is getting $50 today. So in weddings, we have 100, 210. So we'll add this in. So we have 260 in weddings. In weekend trips, we have 200. Friends trips, we have 200. Future vacations, I have 200. Me and Colin trips has 200. Gals trips has 200. Family trips has 200. And then staycations has 200. So I have 1,660 saved in travel. And you'll see a new envelope. Hands and Bands sent me this, and it's a scratch off challenge, a season to save. And there's a different scratch off for each season. And I will start that next time. So I put that in here. And then let's do our $1 challenge. Here is my $1 challenge envelope. Everything you see here except for that Hands and Bands envelope I do sell in my Etsy shop. So check that out down below. And today my $1 challenge, we're adding $1, $2, and $3. So there is that. And then that'll do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this cash envelope stuffing and hearing a little bit about my business expenses and just general life updates and budget updates. So subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in my full-time income cash stuffing that's coming out next. Bye.